Yeah. And can you hear me okay? Because I know my speaker's kind of wonky.
It's great. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of going in like three different directions. Well, not directions, but I'd like to try to merge the three different goals of my business. And right now I'm doing group program. It's called Restart, and it's nutrition education. It's a 5-week program. And I'm not able to alter that program because it's licensed through a woman who has like a copyright on it. So it's like a franchise. So I can't say, I think 5 weeks is too long. I think people don't want to commit to that. But I can't go ahead and make 3-week workshops and use her materials. So I might try to just go buy a health coach done for you program and do something, and tweak my own eventually. I'm just trying to get used to, using her materials, and then I'm realizing what I think her program's missing and then kind of make it my own. So, it wasn't a bad investment. I had to pay, I think it was $800, and they have like webinars and training and all of that. But I think eventually I'm going to want to make it my own. And I wanted to bring that, I'm doing it right now, in a local wellness center. And in this time of year, it shouldn't be a no-brainer. People need to detox. They need to get their weight in, and it's just hard. And I think so many people are looking for free things. I partnered with a local health restaurant. They have all non-GMO foods and very good quality. And they have like 25 locations across the United States. And the marketing director loves the concept. She thinks we align well. So they posted it on their events page at their restaurant, and they're handing out my card to everybody who comes in and eats. They put it on their tray, and I'm getting a lot of hits to my website as a result. And I'm having people, like 25 people liked the event and said they were interested. And I had one person email me and say, well, what freebies are we going to get through the restaurant if we register with your program? And I'm like, what am I missing? I'm like, because I know there's one girl in Connecticut that's doing the same program I am online. So she's doing it through Zoom webinar, kind of like what you were doing with your social media group. And she's charging $500. Now, could be told, I don't, can't confirm it's true, but I think the average cost is around $200 that the coaches are doing it, which mine's $197. So I'm in line with that. I know some coaches in rural areas are doing like $150, but I mean, I'm in a, pretty good
in Chicago. Yeah.
So, and I want to bring it, I don't like doing these I feel like I'm chasing people. Like I don't want to be begging my friends and neighbors to share. I really want to make this a corporate wellness program. I want to bring this to businesses and not large companies, because large companies are going to have their own health and wellness department. I'm talking about like medium companies that might have a small budget per person. Yeah. That I can do a lunch and learn. That's my goal. I want to be doing this Monday through Friday, maybe every now and then doing stuff in the evenings, but that wasn't my goal of starting this business, is to be, I feel like I'm like running so hard just to get nothing. I mean, it's just been hard. I think I'm doing everything right. And I know that I need to be marketing more with doctors and really promoting my credentials, because I'm not just a health coach. I mean, my national certification is actually recognized by the mainstream medical field, the certified health educator, because that is our Medicare and Medicaid system here in the United States has a billing code for health education as of last year. So I want to partner with doctors and say, do you have the time to do health education? Well, I have this nutrition program, that can help people who have pre-diabetes. It helps type 2 diabetes. It helps people with digestion issues. So, I kind of want to go into the the medical offices, as well as doing lunch and learns. I don't really want to be, as much as I love being out in the community, I feel like I'm chasing one-offs too much, where I really want to be building relationships with doctors and they can do the referring for me. That's kind of where I know I want to be.
Yes. Got it. I see. Okay. And then you also talked about your LinkedIn profile as well and how we could look at that, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So let's just do a face audit, sort of when I was sort of yeah. Let's just start. So someone find your business card and They find you on Facebook. I am recording this. Let me just check. Okay, recording. Okay, right.
Yeah.
So let's share my screen. So they find you on Facebook because you've got an unusual surname, so it shouldn't be that hard to find you, right? So straight out of the gate, how? I mean, obviously we're friends. What's your privacy setting on your Facebook? Is it public or friends only?
My personal page is, I post some things public, very rarely though. Like if I post something, that's, related to, that's my daughter, by the way, that picture. So I didn't want to share that publicly. So, there's certain things that I think, like the one above about building, holes, I probably could have made that one public. I keep most of my things just with friends because I have a Facebook business page too.
Yes, you do. Yeah. So here's the thing. I am of the opinion that there is no such thing as privacy anymore, just because of the way social media is. And so I'm just going to mute that for now. And because of that, I like to be, very, very visible. So just an example of my Facebook profile is public now. I don't write anything that I don't want people to see. So, as you know, pretty much wherever I travel, wherever I speak, Debbie's next to me. I mean, we're very much a couple as a business partnership. So my profile picture includes the two of us. But my business picture very much speaks to what I do, which is I speak. So then if we use that same methodology for you, this is who you are, this is what you look like. And when is that picture from, by the way? See that picture?
3 years ago.
Yeah, you might want to update that just because Facebook likes, and it's actually very interesting. When you update your profile picture, so many people comment on it, tell you how pretty you are. So it's always good to update your picture quite often. So, and we all change a little bit. So probably I would change the picture to a more contemporary picture that you have today. Okay. But then at that point, I mean, because I thought this was just from your very recent holiday, but you said this was from a while back.
Yeah, 10 years. Yeah, 10 years ago. But I figured my face is so blurred that you can't tell.
I mean, it's a great picture of you on vacation. I mean, I love it, but I want to make this Facebook profile go to work for you.
Okay.
So maybe that's a picture of you in a booth with a wonderful Cajun chicken salad and or a smoothie bar, or you at a gym, or you working with some people. So that picture tells me a story before anything else.
Okay.
I would do that. So I go to the intro. You've got a master's degree in public health, certified, so on. That it's great credentialing. I don't know if that might be a little off-putting to some people straight out of the gate. We could see, but this picture of you is beautiful. You got the warm sunset coming down on your face. So those pieces, we could look at. When we get to the about section, you've got your website and you've got your business page link. This is where I'd be showing the schooling, and I don't know what your relationship status is.
Married, but that's important or no?
No, it's not. It just says there's nothing to show here. So
okay.
Quite often when I'm looking at somebody and I see nothing, I see anything like this at all, it's like, wow, interesting. I would definitely put in some life events because you can go backwards with Facebook. Mm-hmm. So again, if I just do a like-for-like comparison, I mean, my intro is what I do rather than who I am. So I'm just one of life's natural entrepreneurs on a mission to help make stuff happen. So that's my intro. And then I manage the page. I have some featured pictures here that relate to my business, and then I have my other social media links. But in my about section, I have a link to my business page. I tell people where I studied, what I do, my phone number, my email. A lot of these things, I have no problem telling people about my age. I don't normally say to women to have the year of birth there. I normally think it's a good idea just to have a date. But you can see the difference. And it's just visibility. Because what I'm trying to do is build rapport with people before they even meet me. So I say, I don't know what you did prior to 2018 at this point. And obviously I know you've done a lot. Mm-hmm. So we could go and put some life events back on your Facebook timeline. So when you just create a post and you go to post it, you can schedule, and you can schedule in arrears. So I'd add a little bit just for that. And then when we get to the timeline, this picture here, you can have up to 6 pictures here, which are what's called featured pictures. And these could be different pictures of you, working out, in a kitchen making smoothies, teaching at a restaurant, speaking at a BNI or something like that. And you can have up to 6 pictures in this box so that when someone finds you, they get a much clearer picture of what you're up to.
Okay.
I mean, the fact that your daughter got full-on measles by getting the vaccine is a scary thing. I actually got, last year, my daughter got shingles. So I got the shingles jab, just in case I would get it. My arm was untouchable for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
The worst reaction the pharmacist said he'd ever seen to a shingles jab, but I figured it's better to have the jab than get shingles. But yeah, so if there's certain posts you don't want people to see, by all means, change it to friends only. But because you're in business like I'm in business, I would genuinely want to make your personal Facebook page as public as possible.
Okay.
So seriously, because business page reach is about 3%, unless you put money into it. Social media reach from friends, and invariably it's your friends that will be recommending you to other people because of what you do.
Okay.
80%.
Okay.
So, it's your website. So the other thing is, let's go to the business page now. So you're an LLC, got that, good. I would have a different picture of you on personal to business so people could, the difference of which page you're on.
I think it is different, right?
Yes, I'm just reminding you to search.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So again, keeping it real healthy. What you'll find, healthy blood sugar balance, health and I don't know if I would put your name right up here.
Okay.
Because it's actually, if I look at this on mobile, I know that image is probably going to be cropped.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's just one second. Let me just have a quick look.
I thought I checked it, but maybe.
Just trying to find the link from your personal page. So I'm on your, but straight away I'm not seeing a direct link to your business page from your personal. I'll see more about what's that.
Oh, to my business.
So
okay.
can you see how it's all chopped off?
Yeah.
So we need to get that right. And Paige, I think she sent some graphics around. I can get Paige to help you with that, but we need to resize that so it works on mobile. Because right now most of it's cut off. And
yeah, I can fix it. I know how to use Canva, so
okay,
yeah.
So we do that, but you have got the book now button. But I think there's almost too much wording on this picture.
Okay.
I would far rather just see the green and keeping it real healthy.
Okay.
And then put your description here. Just make it simple, and then your link to your website and everything. This is beautiful. Nothing wrong with any of that. I'm a mom to 2 young children and have 3 rescue dogs along with my husband. We were like, that's fantastic. I would love a picture then somewhere of you, your husband, the 2 kids, and the 3 dogs.
With the dogs, okay.
Yeah, because it's content. People love dogs, and if they know you're a dog lover, you're halfway in already.
Okay.
So that's that first piece. The second piece, we were talking about this on Virtual Coffee the other day, is how many pages you like as your business.
Mm-hmm.
You can see here that other related pages.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't know is how many pages that you've liked as a business.
That's the thing I don't know how to do, because whenever I try to like or comment, it doesn't give me the option to like as me.
Okay.
I don't, or as my business. It always, so I don't know how to do
Go to my business page, and I'm not an admin of your page, so I'll show you mine.
Okay.
So going down here, you can see Pages feed.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the Pages feed of other businesses that I've liked as my business. So if I go to like other pages, I have to physically type it in. So tell me the name of your business page again.
Keeping it real healthy. There, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There it is. Yeah.
So now I've liked that as my page. When it comes back up. And then whenever you have, so this is my timeline, if you like, for my business page.
Okay.
So now when I go to pages that I've liked, and I wish they'd do it in order, but they really don't.
So you clicked on the other pages, that little green box?
Like other pages.
Okay.
And you have to physically type them in.
Okay.
But what this does is this becomes a timeline for my personal Facebook page, for my business page. So similar to my personal, when you automatically have this timeline. Mm-hmm. Now I have a business timeline. So if I went to this one here and I see this parents who do it, I can go like this then as my page. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm liking it. And that's giving people a backlink directly to my page because I'm liking it as my business page.
Okay.
That is a big way of, especially with local restaurants and doctor's surgeries and gyms and health clubs and stuff, the more you can get your page on other people's page,
okay,
the better that's going to be.
And then their information is going to come through my regular feed?
On your business page, yeah.
On my business
So then
page.
when you get down here and it says, I got 19,000 people so following me, but right here, post from pages that you've liked as your page, that's the secret sauce right now.
Okay.
And then let's go back. So you've got your services here, which are the classes that you got to offer. So this one here is a 12-week course. You've got a 5 weeks to wellness.
Yeah, one's one-on-one. The Apple is one-on-one coaching online, well, or in person.
Yeah.
The second one is my group. So I have 2 offerings.
Okay. And where it says price varies, do you keep changing the prices for this, or do you just want people?
Well, I was going to put it up there, but then I don't know. Because for the one-on-one, it does change. It does depend on how much weight people want to lose. I mean, if somebody has 80 pounds to lose, I can't give them a quote for a 12-week program. So even that changes. So I initially had it, and then I thought that's probably not a good thing to do because I don't want to have to tell somebody, well, you're really overweight, so the program cost is different. But that's just because it's more coaching and more weeks.
Yes.
So I don't know. The restart right now is, it's $197. So I probably could put it there.
Okay, could do. So yeah, that might be an idea for people. Let's see. So we've got those 2 programs there. We've got this. We've got the website on the side. Let's go to reviews. So how could we get some people that you've worked with to get onto Facebook and review your Facebook page? Because this is gonna make a big difference as to whether people hire you or not. It's based on what other people say about you.
Okay.
So who do you know that you could ask them to write a review on your Facebook business page?
Well, I could write. There's a few people from my recent class that would. So yeah.
So let's get those in because that starts to make a big difference. The other piece is the 55 people that like the page right now. How do we get? We need hundreds, and the easiest way to do that to begin with. You see this box here? It says invite your friends.
Yeah, I already did that.
Okay.
Yeah, I invited everybody, and then when they don't, only the people, it was all the women. I invited all the women. I didn't really invite the men, but they're not showing up to invite anymore because I guess they already, if they don't, I don't know if it's fine that it expires and you can ask them again.
Yeah. The other way to build likes and to sort of get traction is for us to run a contest and to give somebody a free seat into the 5 weeks to wellness next boot camp that you run.
Okay.
In which case we could create a contest up here and win your own seat and put the terms and conditions around it.
Mm-hmm.
But all they have to do is like your page, share a comment, and this could be on Instagram as well, on Facebook. And then you're going to pick someone who's going to win a real seat. And that should, with the right strategy, could easily get you a couple of hundred new likes.
Okay.
So, and we could even do some Facebook targeted ads to people who live in the greater Chicago area who are female, aged 35 to 45 who have a family, who like Weight Watchers, Oprah. And
that's what I did. Yeah, I ran Weight Watchers was one of them. Oprah, Dr. Oz, like all the health related big stuff. But I did 35 to, I think I did 70 or 65 because that was the cap for the age group.
Yeah.
I think I did over since January 1st through February.
Right?
Yeah, like $200. And I got maybe 10 likes, 15 likes on Facebook, a couple people emailing, some people on my newsletter, but no bookings. The people that actually booked my last class were through referrals and doctors' offices.
Yeah. And Facebook is a gateway to a conversation. It's not necessarily a sales conversion machine instantly. Mm-hmm. So what we need to do is just build the audience up more and then keep positioning you as the educator, and seeding is the phrase, is that we don't sell all the time, we educate all the time, but let people know that something's coming up that they can buy from you. But if a lot of people just keep seeing you sort of trying to sell them something on social media, they'll walk away.
Yeah.
They come for their leisure, they come for their interest. So the more videos, we talked about this in the boot camp, the more videos that you can entertain people with, the more education pieces that you can bring into your content, the more value that people are going to get out of it.
I wanted to show you if the video that I posted, this one, that click on that guy. I want to do videos like him. He's doing really good videos. Instead of sharing his, I can make my own.
Yeah.
But I love, he does little 2-3 minute tidbits on a specific topic, like about fat or inflammation. That's kind of what I want. He's a doctor, but all this stuff I know, so I would have to, just be very specific.
Yeah. So what you could do you have a little tripod?
Yes.
Okay. So what I would probably do in that instance then would be to go to McDonald's, set up your phone, even do it in the restaurant or do it in the car afterwards, and just say, we all crave these. As soon as you go down the street and there's McDonald's, you can smell it at the stoplight. They deliberately pump the fumes out of the kitchen into the crosswalk, so you want fries. And nobody ever buys a burger without fries, and it's always like you order a burger, do you want fries with that? We always say yes. So let's just talk about the fries. Did you know that? And then all the facts that guy was just talking about, that you were just saying now, said, do you really want this inside you? It's going to take 51 days for your body to decompose this crap. If you want fries, fine. Go to New York City Fries or go to A&W and get some fries that are real potatoes that are cooked in real oil. I'm not saying don't eat fries, but really, what's going into your body is what's coming out of your body. And if you're standing there with like 20 pounds around the middle and you're lethargic and yet you're tired, and what do you do for energy? You go and get more fries. We need to talk. That kind of video, I think, would be super.
So just like not with the fries, but just showing that I'm in front of McDonald's or whatnot, or just
buy some fries. You can have them in your hand, Or we go and buy our kids Happy Meals, And sure enough, they've changed it now. There's now apples and there's juice and stuff, and there's a few different options. But really, is our whole idea of making our kids happy, putting them in the back seat of the car and driving to the mall, and they've got chicken nuggets and fries, and that's a Happy Meal?
Yeah.
You don't want to be the anti sort of McDonald's person, because they're a staple of the American diet. We get that.
Or showing people the healthy thing they can get there. I mean, they do have.
Yeah, I always used to get a coffee and a muffin because I always used to get the fruit and fiber muffin because it's a fruit and fiber muffin. Then I realized there's as many calories in a fruit and fiber muffin as there is in a Big Mac.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's ridiculous.
But I still think the fruit and fiber is a better choice because of the hormones in the meat. So there,
Whatever. Yeah. I don't have the answer, but typically now, because I do all day breakfasts, I always order the Egg McMuffin, which is 290 calories.
Good though. So it's good.
I think it's a healthy choice, but I don't know. I could obviously be wrong. So
yeah.
So yeah, that's where I would go with that sort of. But yeah, get some context around, fast food. There's a lady in my mastermind, Tracy, and her business is called Kale with a Side of Fries. That's literally what her business name
Oh,
is.
that's perfect.
And she talks about it. It's like, oh, everybody says we can eat kale. Well, why can't you have kale and fries, but just good fries? And I don't know how well it's working for her, but that's a hook right now.
Yeah, there's or post a healthy recipe making healthy fries. Yeah, I mean, there's if you like, I love French fries, but yeah, not McDonald's fries. I like them, but I don't eat them.
Nope, nope. So those are the kind of videos and those are the kind of posts that people would totally relate to. And you might even want to sort of be so bold at the end of the video and say, do you know the best thing to do with these fries? Drop them in the garbage, and walk away and say,
Yeah.
I'm hungry. Yeah, I know. But you know what? I'm here for you. And the biggest favor I can do for you is grab those fries out of your hand and put them in the garbage and then take you back and let's go buy something that's going to help you.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. She's committed,
Okay. That's a good idea.
I did it once. I used to work in a department store and this guy used to dress he was one of the sales managers so badly. So we gave him a makeover in front of 200 people. And he wore this tie that was so old and mank, it was disgusting. But he wore this tie again and again and again. And I literally, in front of 200 people, said, hey, mate, this signature tie of yours? I said, it's time to go. And I got scissors, and I literally just cut it right underneath the knot. And he went, I got that in Eaton's in 1974. I went, yeah, I know. And everybody
1974 called, they want your tie back.
So a little bit of drama, for fun, could make a big, big difference.
Yeah.
Right on. This is useful, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. But the other piece too is when it comes to the education piece is articles, because you can write up to 2,000 words in a Facebook article. So from your website, these are great graphics that you're putting, but sometimes longer form content can make a great big difference. And the biggest difference that form can make is when you express it in your own video. Now, obviously, these are 9 sets. So these are all little Canva ones that you made or something?
Those are from my events page. That was one of my ads that ran. All right.
So what we've got to look at is how we make video that people engage with. So I did one yesterday about social media, and let me just see. So let me just start. I often come across when I'm telling people about social media, it's like, I have time for social media. The answer is, you do have time, you just have to remember it. So here I am, this is my home office gym, and this TRX is my best friend. And for the longest time, I've always said, I don't have time to work out. So I made time by attaching this guy into my ceiling. So I don't need to go to a gym. I can literally work out literally in my house for 15 minutes. And that's what you have to do with your social media. You have to find a space and a place that you can do social media. 15 minutes. I
can't see your screen though.
Oh,
I can hear you. I can hear you.
I'm so sorry. I thought I was sharing. Okay.
No, I could hear.
Oh, it would help a lot if you saw it. Yeah. Anyway, I just literally did this video on my media room yesterday. And already, 297 views, 4 comments, 12 different people, from a simple little video that I just did live in my media room yesterday with my TRX. Mm-hmm. So these, and then on my business page, I actually did 3 videos yesterday, just to sort of demonstrate what that might look like. So, and I did these as Facebook Lives as well. So I did, on Facebook, I did one which was a difference between posts and stories, which was 3.5 minutes. And then I did another one about, do you need a website, which was 2 minutes. And then I did another one about, I don't have time for social media. And those videos, so that reached me 455 people and got 90 engagements, 117 and 8, 67. I probably did this too early in the day. But compare that to other videos or posts that I do, it actually got me a lot more reach than almost anything else I did in the last few days. because it's me and it's real and I'm speaking to my phone.
You just gave me an idea that maybe because I was trying to think of like a video series to make, and I could make one that's called I Don't Have Time For. And then it would be like, I don't have time for making a healthy salad. I don't have time to make a healthy lunch. And it could show me doing something like that. So that would be my series, showing how quick you could do it.
Yeah. I mean, I spend a ton of time here every day, and I don't always have time to eat. And like, here I am at 9:30. I've been doing this for 3 hours. I haven't eaten a thing, but I've had 3 cups of coffee. So this is right next to my desk from Costco. You know, they're nut bars, and that's literally how I fuel myself sort of during the day. They're gluten-free, I think. They're low in sodium, they're high in fiber, good source of iron. I hope they're a fairly healthy choice.
Yeah.
But, you know, it might well be a snack. You work, you're busy, you open your drawer. What's your snack drawer look like?
Yeah. Oh, what's your snack? Yeah. I don't have time for a healthy snack. That could be it too.
Yeah. But then it could be the little baggies that you make the night before of celery or carrots or cucumber or raw almonds or something like that. That could be in little Ziploc bags in your drawer rather than the candy bar that you just go to the machine and get, right?
Yeah.
So lots of little things that you could do that would make a difference. And the more you become relevant to them, the more interesting ideas that you give them, the better that could be.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So let's have a look at your. Let's go forward. But video for sure, because you got such a kind face, and you're a mom and you have dogs, so there's so much you can put into context. You know, it's like even if your daughter's in a high chair and she's just eating carrot sticks while you're cooking. You know?
I have to tell you what my husband says about my face. He says that I have a resting bitch face.
No.
I swear he does. Yes, he says that I look mean when I don't smile. He's trying to be funny, I know, but he says it must be the German in me. Yes.
He's a brave man.
Yes, yeah. Well, yeah, he heard an earful when he said that, but yeah.
But one of the biggest comments I get to me from most people is like, I just love the way you smile. You always seem so happy and positive. And I hear that multiple times every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I did a call with somebody yesterday morning at, what time did I do this call with her? No, late, it was 6:30 in the evening for her. It was 3, she was in New York. And within 2 minutes, she said, can I ask you a question? I said, sure. Are you always this energetic? I went, yeah, I think so. She said, wow. I just wondered if you were just putting it on for me or whether this is just like who you are. I said, no, this is who I am. I just get high on life. I love helping people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want to be known for. You know, to me, you've got a very kind demeanor.
Thank you.
You look very smiley and helpful, and you care. I mean,
he says when I don't smile, because I kind of, I don't know, I squint a lot, and he says I just look mean. He goes, if I didn't know you, and I've had people tell me that before, so I just have to make sure I smile a lot. Yeah. Like companies I've worked for, they said, wow, you're really nice or you're funny. I was kind of scared to talk to you because I thought you were mean, and I'm like, actually, I'm not.
No, absolutely not. No. The other thing too is, I know a couple of naturopathic doctors, and both of them are super skinny. I mean, like crazy skinny, like no body fat, no boobs. I mean, just like straight. And it's like, I don't want to be like that. I like curves. I want a woman to be a woman. And if that's what working with you is going to make me look like, I don't know if I want that.
Yeah.
So you should embrace who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You're normal, you're natural. That's what people want to see.
Yeah.
So bring that out of your social media. And then a lot of the quotes that you could create then could be pictures of you with the dogs, with your kids. Pictures of you with a kid in a high chair with a carrot sticks, and you just doing a selfie next to the kids or something like that. Just position you as the mom and the wife and the dog lover and the nutritionist that you are.
Mm-hmm.
These posts are going to come out because that's going to make a big difference for people wanting to do business with you because they feel a connection.
I did a picture like 2 months ago of my 4-year-old drinking a green smoothie and then having the milk mustache. He had a green smoothie mustache.
Yeah.
That got a few likes, but I only have 50 people on my business page, so
Yeah. Oh, I know. So we need to build that, but we also need to share these pictures on your personal page because that's where people are going to see what's going on.
So posting it on the business and sharing to personal.
Yeah. When you got a post, well, making sure that your personal page is are public as well.
Okay.
On the post if you want. If there's certain ones that you don't want people to see, just make it friends only or friends of friends. But if otherwise, I make the post public.
Okay.
So let's go. All right. Let's go back to you. That's the other thing is that when you do a Facebook Live video, these videos are auto playing as people scroll through.
Mm-hmm.
My
catches their eye.
Yeah, my face comes up a lot, as people are scrolling through. Okay, so go back to the website now. So from your personal page, people can get to the website.
Yeah.
Okay. So keeping it real healthy. What I saw on this is I would love to see, because your picture's way down here.
Okay.
I would love to see your picture sort of in this very next box.
Okay.
I'd like to see a nice big picture of you.
Okay.
What is this? It's a WordPress website, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Is it in the Divi theme?
Divi, yeah.
Perfect. So you know how you can drag and drop those boxes?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a website we just launched yesterday. Just to give you an idea. And this is in Divi theme too. So the first box, there's some custom coding in this, but the first box is adventure. So let's compare yours to this one. That one. So from here, where have I got? I've got it twice. So from here to here. So can you see it's brighter and bold and there's a big headline?
Okay.
So here it's
too much.
What's the headline? Balance. I mean, I get what you're saying. Balance your metabolism and blood sugar. Well, why would I want to do that? So maybe the headline is: do you feel bloated? Do you struggle to lose weight? We need to help you balance your metabolism and blood sugar. So, because your questions are lower down.
Okay.
So it's this is a recruiting site for people in the yachting industry, but like adventure calling, and you can see someone looking out to sea, and then think about that. Do you feel bloated? Do you struggle to lose weight? That's the kind of thing that I would start with. And then in the Divi theme, when you do that, we go down a little bit. Here's a giveaway. A free PDF. Create the perfect table setting. Get my secrets and create the perfect table setting every time. So when we get to yours, I'm working on. I need to get my PDFs going, my freebies. Because they may not want to do a call with you just yet, because they need to get to know you a bit better.
Okay.
So by having that giveaway as your next piece, and it will be 5 easy ways to eat healthy when you're shopping at the mall.
Okay.
Or how to create the perfect power snacks in your drawer when you're so busy at work. Something that, people are like, oh gosh, I need that. And that way we're going to build up the email list. And then obviously you're doing do you have low blood sugar? We've got a lot of white space here. And as I say, I've got you in a very small box here. So what we've done here with Gemma is like, hi, I'm Gemma. So this is a big piece just about her. So this could be, hi, I'm Stephanie, and a great big piece just about you. Not much, but enough to people to get it, and then go to the about page if they want to do more. And then if we go a bit further down, this is her latest blog. So it's like, interesting. So right now we haven't got your blogs high enough up, because at this point people might just stop. Because there's a lot of text. They may not know there's more to come. So we try and position the blog pretty high. So we've got the call to action. We've got the giveaway. We've got the Who's Stephanie. Then there should be I think there's too much text here for the homepage.
Okay.
I think it could actually scare people away. So the whole idea of page 1 of a website is to get them to go to page 2, page 3.
Okay.
So let's not try and do everything on page one. Let's try and keep it light and simple. So there's her latest post, and then there's more recent posts. And what she's done here is the most read posts, but it could be the most recent. I mean, she's done a lot of blogging. So we compare that to that. I mean, you've got these here, my recent posts. So this is really good. Love what you've done here. You've got good images. Very interesting about CBD because that's super hot in Canada right now for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
From hemp and from everything. So this is good. You're writing regularly. So that's great. So compare that to that. And then what we've got here is another call to action because we've gone a bit further down, you know, subscribe and never miss a thing. So we could do that. And because at this point, you've got 6 blogs. I'd probably only do 3 and then have them try and go to the blog page to go more. And then we're done at this point, right? Whereas what we did here was we put in a social media feed so that we can show people more that's going on. So this is a paid plugin and it's specifically for Instagram, but you can see there's a real flavor here of what's going on. And this could be your Facebook feed or your Instagram feed because there's lots of, she's made cocktails, it's table settings, crew life, sunbathing, flower arranging, decor, travel. I mean, these are all elements of what this site's about. And you can see actually each of those in topic. So how could we do that? And then at the bottom, we don't have what seems to be a privacy statement here, which is really important that we get in.
I put mine at the top under the home link, so I should put it at the bottom.
It should, yeah. The terms of use should always be in the footer.
Okay.
Right here. I mean, Google knows they're there because it's not telling me this site is not secure, so that's good. But I typically like to have them here. And then these links, if I remember, don't work. But you see the social media links that you've got?
Oh, I thought
the Facebook one's not working. The link to the Instagram is broken. I don't know if you tweet or not, but the Twitter one's not working. And
yeah, I thought I put all those in.
Yeah,
okay.
They're not working. But
I thought I fixed them, so I guess not.
The one thing we do want there is your LinkedIn one.
Okay.
So we definitely want to get that in, and so that's where I would go with this. And then with the blog, let's just go to the blog page. This is great. So you've got this real estate in the blog is like the most important thing, which is how you can stay updated. But I would love to see a picture of you here as well.
Okay.
So what we did with Gemma is just check. Actually, no, we did this differently. I'll show you. I'll show you another one. That was. With Jennifer's site, with her blog. We actually put a picture there, but we actually put her two freebies, which you're finding out the sales hiring also rating us. We put her freebies there for the blog. So definitely you've got that there, but at least get your picture there so people can relate to who you are again. And then you've got recent categories. So they're all good. Except I would love to have this much higher up and a bigger picture of you because this is great. But so okay. I always want to be knowing who I'm dealing with.
Okay.
And so if I do this, let's just say we get to this blog here. So I'm reading the blog, H21 tags. Probably want some more images in this blog.
In the blog post itself? Okay.
That's the featured image. So maybe okay. you go to Safeway and you get a picture of all the different fruits or something like that. And try and make the pictures your pictures.
Okay.
So it's much more interesting because they're your pictures and nobody else's stock pictures. And at the very end, we need to show people who you are. So in Divi at the top, you can click the word author. And that way, every time there's a blog post, at the end of it, even though it's your site, there is always a box that talks about the author here. This is a plugin we use called Starbucks. But again, it's always positioning you at the end of each blog because your picture's showing up all the time. Okay. And it's always a great idea to do that. Let's just look at Gemma.
What's the name of the blog? Starbucks?
Starbucks. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a free plugin. and that way you get this authorship that goes to it. And I'm just looking at, see how Gemma's got lots and lots of pictures. So there's, as you go down through this blog, and there it is again, you know,
Okay.
always at the bottom of the blog, which is
Okay.
which I love to do. But you are blogging, which is great. I would just love to see some more. I mean, you might want to have somebody having to do insulin shots, or, you know, a testing machine. It's like well, you know, what's the difference between type 1 and type 2?
Okay.
You know, how many people from type 2 could get out of that with just helping? So this is very, very heavy educational. We need it. We need to just lighten it up a little bit so it's easier on the eyes to read.
Okay.
But you're doing great. There's so much you are doing right. We're just going to finish it off with some extra pieces. And then the other piece too is we wanted to look at, I'm just watching the time here, your LinkedIn. So I had a look at that the other day. Steph, so IE?
IE, yeah. SOJKA.
We not connect. Because I was looking at this and I thought, oh my goodness, okay, that's my bad. So we better get connecting here. Oh no, I've sent you, yeah, I did. I sent you a request.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at that. See, I'm not that good on LinkedIn. Okay.
I thought I did that last week.
Yeah, oh, thank you. I didn't see that.
So what I tried, I mean, you've got a great picture here as business professional. You've got all of this here. This is fine. I love that you've done all this. When I go to the contact box, I've got no way of getting in touch with you because what I've got here is a generic LinkedIn profile.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing we want to do, we want to give you a unique LinkedIn profile. And when you go to edit, it's called a URL. So you can make your own unique URL with LinkedIn. So do that to begin with. So at least it's then linkedin.com/Stephanie Soja, or Keeping It Real Healthy. You know, if that was available, you might want that. If that's your brand for life, you could do that. To put that in, but then add in your email, your website, your Facebook page, your LinkedIn. Sorry, not your LinkedIn. Your Instagram. Have all of those in that contact box.
Okay.
Super. Just give you an idea of what I mean by that. So here's mine. If you go to my contact info, there's my LinkedIn profile, which is unique. So it's JD Gem. Here's my website. Here's my Google Plus. Here's my Facebook. Here's my phone, Skype, Twitter, WeChat. All of those things make it very easy for someone to get in touch with me.
Okay.
Whereas if I'm here and I find you and I want to get in touch with you, it's not possible. All I've got is your LinkedIn profile and I'm on it already. So let's make it easy for people to get in touch with you. Where you've got board certified health educator and wellness practitioner, Keeping It Real, I mean, I'm going to see that right here anyway. What I want here in this line is how you can help me. So I help people who struggle with weight loss and energy manage to be healthy and happy during a busy work week. Something like that. So people can automatically see how you could help somebody. And then here, community health program evaluation, health, these are all good words, but let's try and make it a little bit more personal so people can actually see who you are and what you do.
Okay.
And I'm not a fan of writing in the third person because I'm going to be doing business with you.
Okay.
So I would have a lot more I and we in this. I help people and together we can kind of language.
Okay.
And this almost looks like a bio from a library if you were doing a talk.
Okay.
What I want to know is just how, you know, Stephanie's a mom, or you know, Stephanie's a mom with 2 young children, a busy husband and 3 rescue dogs. She understands the value of healthy eating and being busy. Believe me, she does. So what does that look like? You know, she does workshops in local restaurants where she helps people over a few week period, you know, get a plan together. She works one-on-one with people to lose that 80 pounds or 130 pounds or 10 pounds, that last 10 pounds that people need to do. And she does it in a way that's fun, engaging, healthy, and creates practices that become lifelong tools rather than another fatty diet like Atkins or Weight Watchers that truthfully people go through and, 6 months later, they're back to where they started.
So I should be writing like you're not Stephanie, but like I help people put together a fun plan. Okay.
Yeah. And then when I look at your activity, there's 3 kinds of activity that comes up. There is articles, posts, and all activity. So in the articles here, we don't have any. But you've got a lot of blogs that you've written on your website.
Uh-huh.
So you can absolutely copy and paste those blogs straight into here, use the same images, put some hyperlinks back to your website, and recreate a whole number of articles on your LinkedIn profile by just copy and pasting your blogs.
Okay.
And that's not a bad thing to do anymore because Microsoft own LinkedIn, Google own websites, if you like, and Microsoft's trying to get people to stay here on LinkedIn. So let's get some articles. And you've already got the blogs, so it's not as if you have to do a lot of work. You've already got it. We just need to rewrite this, and I guarantee you, you'll get a lot more people reading this article on LinkedIn than you will anywhere else.
Okay.
So let's do that. That would be great.
But I don't need to put any links to my website because they can't leave LinkedIn anyway, right?
Oh, you can put hyperlinks into your articles. No trouble at all. But the ideal is LinkedIn's trying to get people to stay here.
Okay.
So, and there's one post that's come up of late. So the other piece that I like to do with LinkedIn is to just see what you do in terms of spending time on other people's profiles. So in that activity, it shows me you haven't gone to anybody else's LinkedIn and liked and commented and shared their stuff.
Okay.
That's how you're going to get your name. So even if you were to do a search of like HR managers in Chicago or companies in Chicago that you're aware of, and you go to their company page and then you look who's working there and then you go to those profiles, even if you're not connected to them, you could still be liking their posts, sharing their articles onto your profile and make it a big name for yourself straight away.
Okay.
And then what I'd like you to do is create a business page for keeping it real healthy. Because I know there isn't one because I've just got these generic gray boxes here. So, so it says small business owner. It's not really what I want to read. What I want to be here is, modern health practitioner who really gets, weight loss.
Can I change that though? I thought there was only like generic options. Okay.
Oh, you know what you want? Yes, that wants to go underneath. So, but there's got to be something more medical than small business owner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would have this at the top because this is a volunteer position.
Okay.
You can have the volunteer positions, further down. I would have that further down under the volunteer piece. I wouldn't have it as your primary job. I really want this to be your primary job and have a company page, even if it's only you. It becomes like a mini website for your business. So if I go back to mine, first of all, my logo is going to pop up, and then if people click on it, it goes to a company page, which is like a mini website over on LinkedIn.
Do you have to pay for a business page or no?
No, it's completely free.
Okay.
Completely free. So I would absolutely do that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you should have a business page too. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you see the bonuses on LinkedIn in the Academy from the interviews I did with Kevin?
Yeah, and I don't remember him talking about business, so maybe I didn't get through all of it because I thought he had 2, I think, videos. I thought I watched them both.
Yeah, I mean he's more about engaging and doing those pieces. But you could totally do that. And then from that too is the other piece is the recommendations. Because I want to know what people working with you is like, and it's good to get some endorsements, but it's the recommendations that's going to make the difference. And we need to get some people to write recommendations for you about working with you in your life. And at that point, you're going to be in a way different position for people hiring you because they're seeing you as more approachable, warm, friendly, relatable because of the kids, the dogs, the husband, the busy life, understanding that you understand, what food is like, that you're real, and that your passion is to educate people.
Yeah. Okay.
All those labels come over. people will be hiring you.
Okay. So does your company, do you do like these type of reviews, or somebody in your office like okay, so I do all this work and like a month from now I come back to you and say, okay, and I need another checkup.
Absolutely. Yeah.
How does that look?
Yeah, and typically when someone's in one of our programs, we do those, not the boot camp, but I gave you this hour as a bonus for joining the boot camp. You and two other people got that. But yeah, we can absolutely come back and have a look in a month or so's time.
Okay. So I don't need to be, it's just you could do like a one-off in like a consulting. Okay. Okay. Because I don't know if I saw that program you have for the monthly circle.
Yeah, the mentorship.
I don't know if I'm ready to do that yet for just because of finance. I need to start bringing money. But it's like catch-22.
Yeah, what that does is it gives you the weekly coffee every Thursday access, like we did. So you can always bring a lot of these questions up every week. And then the other bonus to that is on the last week of the month, we're actually going to be doing a content calendar for the month ahead. So giving you ideas and hashtags and graphics to be able to use for the whole month of April. So you're not sort of struggling to think what to write, but be able to give you a lot of content ideas for the month ahead.
So how many people are in the inner circle now?
Right now, there is 5. You could only join it if you've already done the boot camp. So okay. I foresee probably 20 people eventually. Okay. But right now, 5 people aboard it. So it's a very small group, so you get a lot more time.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And it's an hour every week?
An hour every Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific, so 1 p.m. your time. Are you Eastern Central?
Central.
Central. So 12 noon.
Okay. And then you still have the coffee talk, so they get the coffee talk as well? Or
that is the coffee talk, yes, but it's now just for the inner circle people. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, great. Well, I've
recorded this. I've recorded it, so I'll send you a copy of it.
Oh, great.
Do this piece by piece.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much, Jonathan. I really appreciate it. It was very, very helpful.
Oh, that's great. It's
very much a power hour.
Great. And now we're going to up-level you another stage.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Bless you. It's good to see you.
Enjoy your day. Okay. Bye.
Bye for now. Bye.